The enemy will say anything to you to get you to operate in anxiety and wonder, what if? What do you mean, what if too? What God do you serve? Not the it's gonna God, but has already, but is doing, and will forever do. I didn't know he had more gifts for me. He said he is gonna blow your mind. She said, you are so powerful, and you testify. You are a living testimony. You even he said, because he was what God was stressing God was that I called bipolar on me by accepting that woman's words. I did. I was not bipolar. I called bipolar on me by accepting that woman's words. And God said, yes, keep taking your medicine. I called it to me by accepting her words. That woman that told me I was demonic and, I was full of the devil. I accepted her words. When God, he said, I'm going to baffle the medical community with you. I'm going to bless you. I'm going to deal with you. I'm going to deal with you. Why? What's the only thing that I got? What's the only thing that I got that I use? I'm a testimony. No matter where I'm at, I'm coming. You be talking about your kidney stones. I don't care. You got a broken bone, kidney stones. You gotta pick one of them stones up and throw it. Use it. Start skipping stones in the pool or the puddle. You gotta do something. You gonna cry about everything? I worked out on the noodle again yesterday. But there are some songs that I remember from back in the day that she does, and I'm just like, I cannot do this on the noodle. So I yanked that thing from between my legs and threw it and started dancing. I could do it in the water because I could do it on my toe because, you don't feel it. I felt it when I came home though. I said it was worth it. It was all worth it. You can feel it in the water, but you'll feel it when you come home. But guess what? Even though you feel it when you come home, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? It's worth it. See, the issue is, I think that God is waiting for some of us, right, to make the determination. You gotta make a decision. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you situated now, and where are you going? Right? It matters. Because the hard part about it is that I looked at Joseph again. And the hard part about Joseph is that Joseph chose Goshen. He chose the place where Goshen was. Egypt was Goshen. It looked good to the eye, right? So Joseph chose Goshen. But his family, right? Jacob was living with Laban. He ran from Esau, was living with Laban, then ran back to Canaan. Ran back to Canaan. He ran back to Canaan. He ran to Canaan. I'm running to Canaan. I got to my spot. I got to Canaan. Then he planted himself there. He planted himself in Canaan. In what? Canaan. In what? The promised land. 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 We got ourselves planted in the promised land. But because in the promised land, it looked like famine. And in Egypt, Joseph looked like Goshen. Joseph looked like Goshen, and Jacob said, I look like the promised land. For them to meet, they wanted to meet. When the time was right, they wanted to meet. Joseph never went to Canaan. Jacob ran to Goshen. Right? No. Will you stay in Canaan, or will you go to Goshen? Now, normally that would not be a big deal, because Canaan, Goshen, nobody cares about the names. They don't care. It's just a name. I don't care, right? Except that. I need to make this clear because I've talked about it before and I don't think you guys got it. Canaan was the promised land. When Jacob ran back home, passed by Esau in the dirt, what's up? How you doing? What's up? My brother, that, give me a pound. Remember that? No, give me a pound. A pound of what? A pound of flesh. They gave each other that. They did that. They met and they kind of made up. When they met, they made up, right? Because their makeup was all off. Their makeup was all off. Their makeup was off. My makeup could be off. And in my makeup being off, I could see something in myself that I should not see. And so, my makeup is off, right? My makeup is off if I sell my birthright to my brother and he buys, and he sells it for dimes on a penny. My makeup is off. My makeup is off. My makeup could be off because I look at a situation and I see a woman there, except I only see what she shows me. But then what's really beneath is a woman that's honored by God. He said, I got it like that. I'm powerful. That's what he said. I'm powerful. God said I'm powerful. So you can walk away from me if you want, but you just lost out on me. That's me and on my back fat. Got it like that. I got it like that. God said I got it. And I'm a testimony of his power. I'm powerful. He said I'm powerful. What do you say about you? Oh, you're simpleton? Okay. Simple. I'm powerful. You simple fool? I'm powerful. Despite that, I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm going back to from whence I came. I'm going back to the way that I was. I'm going back to where I came from. I told you, I said, that woman that spoke bipolar over me did it because of the fact that she had something going on inside of her. And whatever was going on inside of her couldn't help but hate me. Whatever was going on inside of my mother couldn't help but hate me. Whatever was going on inside of Sylvia couldn't help but hate me. Could it be in the mommy? Even when they all say, my ministry is mommy, except my mother, all of them said, my ministry is mommy, my ministry is mom, I will be a mom to you. My ministry is this. There's someone here tried to be it to me too. And Miss Carol said, she don't need that. Don't do that for her. She's talking about me. I said, why is Miss Carol hating on me? Miss Carol was saying exactly what I needed. I don't need a mommy. I need a sister in ministry. I need somebody that will stay with me and not walk away from me just because they feel like they wish that I was not black. You see, I need somebody alongside me to stand alongside me the way and fend for me in the spirit and fight for me in the spirit, to fight for me effectually and fervently just like I do for everybody else. I need somebody to look like the church, the tree, and not look like a plasticetical Pharisee. I need not a Sadducee. I need you. I don't need me. I don't need a double me. I don't need a mommy. I don't need somebody that's related to me. I already did that. It did not work out for me. However, it did. All things work together for the good. Isn't that love of God and all the called? Also the called of God said, not Tiana. Tiana did not say that. Tiana was at tears in her eyes and was speaking for God what he said. God said I'm powerful. God said I'm a testimony. But I repeated, because God said that about Abraham. He said God said that was his friend. That's not for you talking to Abraham. That's my friend. God said, like, you know how y'all say that? You lick your fingers after you eat some chicken. You talking about somebody. That's my friend. She gonna be all right. That's my friend. You should pray for her. That's my friend. He talking about Abraham like that. But he say Abraham was powerful. He say Abraham was a testimony. Don't be jealous of me. I got it like that. If you don't like listening to me, there are other blogs out there, you see. I got it like that. Why? Because people tear me down. I got to build myself up. I gotta Jude 20 this thing, building yourself up in the most holy faith of hallelujah. Come with speaking in tongues. So I gotta recharge, push back inside of, because I was torn down, been told that I would never be because I am black. Maybe it was a B black and I missed that. But because when God said, let there be light, then he formed me in the foundations of the world. Right when light was invented, he invented Jamie. How dare you look down on me because I am black? God said be black, Jamie, just because he told you be Caucasian. Hallelujah. I got spice. Just because he told you he made you everything nice, I'm just spicy. I am interesting. I keep it hot and spicy. Whether you like it or not, I am all of that. And the bag of chips, I got it like that. Black as flour. Hallelujah. It's just powerful. So I have to remind myself. So what y'all don't understand is I know the word. That's why I get word from other places when God wants to tell me word, because I know the word. He wouldn't give me word if I wasn't studying the word, if I did not know the word, if I did not use the word or give people the word to help them. He gives me word from other people and says, and tells them, give them impartation of things that they would not know about me. And he gives them word to tell me in the end of my operation, stop taking stuff off folk. Why you keep taking stuff off of them? He gives me word like that because of the fact that I know his word. I study it. So could it be that to your friends telling you the opposite, just might not have any good things to say to you, may not want you to go further, but maybe I got the good thing. And I got it like that. Maybe because my cholesterol can't. But my cholesterol, I'm gonna keep it. But it's my testimony. But see, that's what God says. He said, Jamie, you testify about everything. Why? Because that's my testimony. Why?